Yo, what up?
Yo, what up?
Welcome back to
Hey,
the
what's
Chinos show, everybody. Where this week we've got some real interesting things to talk about. Wow, I didn't hear that clap, Blaine. Spotify listeners are
Yeah, it was
pissed.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Is that
Are you
noise
pissed yet,
cancellation?
Spotify listeners?
Yeah.
Guess who's back?
You can hear me clap. I don't have noise cancellation
Yeah.
on, but
I don't either.
let's go Spotify. Clapping for Spotify
Yeah.
listeners.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
I'm back, everyone. Don't
How,
worry.
how have you been, Blaine?
19.
Yeah, week 19, episode 19. Straight. 19?
Unofficially, it's week 20, actually.
True.
But that's 20 weeks.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Minus one.
almost like half a year.
I mean, like, somewhere over 20 hours. We've just been sat here
Yeah,
chatting
dude.
Yeah.
shit.
By the time we get all the way around to episode 52, we will have done this for over 2 days,
Mhm.
like total.
Yeah.
Just sitting. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Hopefully, someday soon, in the next few months, we could all get together in person. Sit
Yeah,
down,
make
have
a puzzle or something.
Sit down and have a Last Supper.
Like, do one of those puzzles that has nothing on it, just like white blank
Dude,
pieces.
fuck, man.
We should
Make
play
an
chess.
8-hour-long version, a special episode.
Can't end the stream until we finish it.
Oh. We have to take breaks every hour to eat spicy food.
Oh my, dude, that would be the most miserable experience of all time. I'm actually down. That's the most sadistic shit. Hmm.
Water break. Okay.
Ah,
Minute in.
2 minutes.
Has
in.
everyone? Yeah. Has chat been drinking water? Come on, can we get some waters in the chat?
Yeah,
Let's
can we get some?
waters
Can we
in
get
the chat.
some moist critical emotes with the little drip on it? Huh?
Yeah. Ah.
Hmm.
All right.
Why do
I
I,
don't
know?
see
what
chat.
what do I know this song from? Caleb,
Mm.
what is this? I've heard this before.
Luigi's Mansion, maybe?
No fucking way. This is too peaceful.
I don't know. I've never heard this before.
I've heard this
I don't
before.
think.
Caleb's the playlist master tonight.
Let me see. Skyward Sword. Gate of Time.
Is that what this is?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the first song or the second song in the playlist?
Second.
What was the first song that played?
Space Junk Galaxy from Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, that's definitely not this.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I chose a relaxing and calming compilation for this
Nice.
week.
Nice. Yeah, that's something that people need this time of year. It's tax time. It's, finals time is coming up for the college
getting there.
students.
Yeah.
I guess for high school too, finals is coming up.
They don't
Yeah,
care.
for some.
Yeah. It's a stressful time of year. I mean, March is
Mhm.
really nice. March is, springtime. Things get all pretty. Your happiness is reborn in March. But April's all cloudy and fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
Yeah.
of cloudy and fucked, let's talk about the weather and how it's been.
Yeah,
I know Blaine's
yeah.
got a very interesting weather anecdote that me and Caleb don't have, based on
Yeah,
our
so-
geographical location.
See, it would have been good for me to come onto the podcast last week because then I would have known that there was going to be a huge storm coming through this week. This storm, I think it hit y'all like
About an hour before it hit
A
you.
little before, you know.
about, yeah, because the wind was blowing fast. It was moving.
Yep.
Mhm.
So by the time this storm, which was like heavy rain, like winds in like the 20 to 25 mile an hour range, and the kicker is like golf ball sized hail, like it like fit in the palm of my hand. I have a picture of it. I wonder if it'll show very well.
It'll
in the
show
podcast,
enough, I
but
think.
yeah, I think so. But yeah, I was very glad that my so that's
Yeah, that's what he showed
Man,
us.
that's a whistler.
yeah, that's just what blew in onto my front porch. So it was, and the wind was blowing it so that it was like smacking the windows. I know at least
Damn.
one person in one of my classes, he got a broken window because of it. So
Yeah, it did
Oh
not
yeah, all
hail
that
here.
missed me.
yeah,
Did not hail up here.
yeah. Luckily, my car was under covered parking, so not only did it not get any hail damage, which all of the cars that were not under covered parking got pretty significant hail damage. It barely even got wet, which is kind of weird
That's nice.
because it's the covered parking is just like a roof. It's not like covered on any side. So I thought for sure it was gonna have at least some damage because of how windy it was, but I guess I just got lucky.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the cars on the left and right of me protected me. But yeah. As for the weather for next week, let me just Google it real quick.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Googling.
Yeah, a little bit of
It's
Googling,
the
never hurt
modern
nobody.
age. Googling is normal. Normalize Googling.
So we got some temperatures reaching up close to the 90s. High of 86 on Sunday. That's a big one. All right, then it's gonna drop back down. We're gonna have some thunderstorms throughout the week, at least in College Station, dropping down about the 75s. So like, not really dropping too cool, but it's just gonna be wet and humid. It's like story of my life.
Damn. Is that in a sexual way, or?
I mean,
Spotify listeners are mauled right now.
uh, but yeah, overall, it's gonna be a pretty standard week for College Station. Humid and hot, so.
Right.
I don't know about the Waco area. I'm assuming it's gonna be similar.
I would assume. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I
lie.
mean, I don't live there, so.
This song is
So-
giving me anxiety, not making me relaxed. So
Really? Yeah, it is a bit of a.
kind of spooky sounding. Did it just end?
Oh,
This
no,
sounds
it's
better.
just...
This is much better.
Yeah.
Um,
Looks like we might get some rain down here towards the end of the week, but I'm here
it's
for
April.
it, you know?
It's April, you know, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Spring
Yeah.
rain.
Spring. What'd you guys do this week? And then I'll end by telling you what I've done in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've got an anecdote from today that I want to tell. And then there's also one thing that I put a lot of time into this past week, that you guys know about, but
Mm-hmm.
the viewership does not. I'll start with my anecdote because it's a lot less important. So, I moved into this new place a couple weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago now, actually. And the people I live with have food allergies. And so they don't drink regular milk. You know, they do special diets because they can't eat gluten. One of them can't eat gluten or nuts and that kind of stuff. So I showed up and they're like, "Do you want anything to eat? Like, what do you eat in the mornings?" And I was like, "Well, if no one's here, I'll just eat like cereal or something." So they got me cereal and almond milk because they can drink almond milk. I was like, okay, that's fine. I just won't drink the milk because almond milk's kind of weird tasting.
It is.
But if
It's
you-
kind of. It's like tangy. It's like a tangy aftertaste, kind of, right?
I just think it's too. I think that nut milks or rice milk are generally just too thin. Milk
Yeah.
is like a thick drink. Anyway,
It's gotta have fat. It's gotta have substance.
Anyway, yeah, but I was just like, I'll just pour it over the cereal, eat the cereal, and pour out the milk. I won't drink the milk afterwards, and I won't even notice the difference. And that's kind of how it's been until today. What happened today is so I opened this box of almond milk a week, maybe 8 days ago.
Mhm.
And on the box it says refrigerate and use within 7 to 10 days. So I was like, okay, it should last about 10 days. I was going to eat it today and then get rid of it tomorrow. I should have done that yesterday. And here's why. I poured my cereal. I ate Reese's Puffs because it's all I have left. In fact, it's all that I ever got. Yeah, peanut butter chocolate flavor, if you know what I mean. And I eat it, and all is well. I feed the dog, and I put the dog in the cage, and I was gonna go shower. Well, I went up to go shower, and I was like, I'll take a shit first. So, that's the order. You shit, then you shave, then you shower. That's the order you do things in.
That's exactly how I do
Well, no,
things.
a shit shower shave, not shit shave.
You shower. Sometimes I'll shave after I shower, but in general, the order is supposed to be shit, shave, shower. I think.
I don't know. I mean, I know that's the order that I typically try to go by. Or at least I'll shave.
Because if you shower with hot water, then your skin will get all relaxed and your hairs won't be all sticking up anymore,
But shouldn't you have?
That's not the point of the story. That's not the point of the fucking story. Okay?
Yeah.
You can wash your face before you shave. Anyway, so I go in there to take a dumpy, okay, and first off, there's no toilet paper left. And so I look under the sink, no toilet paper there. And at this point, my stomach's starting to cramp a little bit, and I'm like, uh-oh. This might be bad. So I run down the stairs to go find some more toilet paper to bring up into the bathroom. And I bring the toilet paper up, and literally as I sit down onto the toilet, I feel that pain just like jump up like 2,000% from where it was. And I was like, oh my fucking god, dude. That milk had to have been bad already. And so, I took the first section of the shit was a normal shit. It's just a log, and it falls down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, whew, okay, I think I'm done. No, the pain still kept getting worse. And so at this point, I'm starting to sweat. I'm like getting cold to the touch, and I'm in a cold sweat. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna throw up. This hurts too bad. All the while, I'm sitting on the toilet, right? And so I'm like, I have to push through this. I have to get rid of all of it so I don't feel bad. So a little bit more comes out, and I'm like, that's too much for this toilet to handle. So I flush it once. This is the first flush. I flush it once. And that was the calm before the storm. Flush number 2 is where shit hits the fan, except it didn't go upwards. It went downwards. So, like I said, I'm, cold to the touch, sweating, and the pain, like, how when your stomach hurts, sometimes it'll feel like it turns over, and then it feels better for a while, and it'll turn back over, and it'll hurt really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my stomach turned, but it didn't feel any better. It felt worse. It turned, and then it felt fucking awful.
You were in the good times, and you didn't realize it.
I didn't even realize that it was only gonna go downhill more from there, or I guess uphill. And so it's really fucking painful. So painful that it's hard to even squeeze anything out at this point, because it just hurts too bad. So I ended up sitting on the toilet, and I realized this is at the point where I'm like, I might actually throw up. But, I can't throw up in the toilet, because then I might shit on the floor. So, lucky for me, this bathroom has the shower, the tub, right next to the toilet. So I, tilted my body sideways, and I leaned over into the tub so I could vomit into the tub, because it'd be easier to clean than, the floor and the carpet on the floor. And, I never threw up. I did not throw up the whole time. But that was the point where I was like, I might die here. This might be the end of me. I might, there might be some parasite eating its way out of my intestines, and I might just bleed out after this. But then at that point, I was like, okay, I gotta focus on my breathing. I gotta just relax.
Contractions.
Yeah, I gotta relax. Otherwise, I have to relax. Otherwise, it's never gonna come out. I'm gonna be too tense, you know. So I started to breathe, and at this point, I'm like, oh my god, fuck, like moaning the whole time because I'm in so much goddamn pain. And but I eventually relaxed my bowels enough to where some more shit came out, the same size as the fucking first one. And I was like, dude, fuck. But I was still in pain. I was in a little less pain, but I was still in pain. So then I started going from this position where I'm leaning over, trying to not to throw up, to leaning back onto the toilet, like so my back wouldn't be hurting, so I could breathe upright. And I would go back and forth, and eventually, the final. So I flushed after the second giant shit that I took. And so then finally, the last hurrah came out. And let me tell you, that shit was literally toxic sludge. Like, if you've ever seen the Pokemon Muck, that's exactly what it fucking looked like. And it was an immense amount. And I was tilted to throw up at the time that it came out. So it like came out in this angle where it, not all of it ended up in the water.
My God.
So it was kind of piled up on the side.
Oh my God.
Dude, that might have just been your stomach. You might have just like opened up all the blast doors.
Yeah, my entire stomach came out. Anyway.
Yeah, I love how like the youthful sense of invulnerability suddenly vanished whenever you were taking that massive shit. Like that's what did it for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But then after that last sludge came out, I felt myself getting better, and I took a nice shower afterwards. And yeah, that was my morning, basically. After that,
how do we always end up on a topic like this? Why is it so entertaining as well?
After that, I laid down and took like a 4-hour nap because I was just like, I need to rest, dude. I'm fucking exhausted.
Now I gotta hand it to your body though. Like it's efficient. It's like, okay, we need to get rid of everything that's in us right now and then go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I hadn't taken a shit in over 2 days prior to that.
That might be the problem instead of.
I think, no. I think it was both. I think it was just.
Yeah, that's.
I think it was just
perfect storm.
Yeah, it was really the worst combination of things all put together in one time. But yeah, that was my morning.
There should be a more efficient attachment for toilets, like a turbo pump type thing, so that
suction.
So that it won't get clogged. Like you can turn like a garbage disposal on.
Oh, I see. I see.
Like,
oh no!
Zwoosh, it just takes it all away. Ugh.
I mean, that's like an airplane toilet.
Yeah.
Like open a door, out into the vacuum of the high atmosphere.
But yeah.
Yeah, just have an incredibly low pressure, fucking tube system under.
Yeah, imagine if like the entire sewer system was just a complete vacuum under the entire city. You know.
We just got a big guy drinking, like from a straw. It's like King Kong.
Man.
They got King Kong drinking sewer. Anyways.
Oh man. Yeah. I can tell my other story later when it's more relevant. This one took up a lot more time than I anticipated. I really milked that story. Just like the milked me.
Mm-hmm. Well, Caleb, how's your week been? Have you had a good week?
Yeah, pretty good. I've forgotten everything. Like, I don't really know. Nothing really special happened this week. Maybe I just kind of chilled.
Mm-hmm.
Chilled out. Had a couple exams, but took care of them. Take care of business.
Yeah, you knocked him out of the park. You aced him. Absolutely, like.
I made an nano test this week.
Nice.
The universe got back at you. You aced a test?
Yeah, I got the max amount of points possible.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, I'm hoping one of my
not really classic. It's kind of rare.
Well, yeah, very rare now. But yeah, so I was studying. First of all, this is a very easy class. I watched a review video that he posted, and after watching it, I think I told my family, like, if I had 20 minutes to study before this test, I would have aced this. And so I studied as much as I would for a normal test, and then aced it. Yeah, that's the good news of the week. Second good news of the week, same class. He's gonna drop the last homework. There's only one more homework before the class is over. Basically, he's gonna drop the last homework and one more homework. Sorry, the last homework is optional.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna drop the lowest homework.
So obviously no one's
level.
gonna do the fucking last homework if they're already making an A.
Yeah, unless they have like 2 zeros as homework grades or something.
Fair, yeah.
I don't know. And if you felt like you did well enough on the first and second exam, he'll average the 2, and that will be your final exam grade.
What a fucking homie.
Yeah, he is the nicest professor I've ever had, and I haven't even been in the same Zoom call as him.
I have a similar professor. Because my differential equations class, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I am getting absolutely butt fucked by that class, and I have no idea what's going on. And that professor on our first test, which still isn't graded, that we took a month and a half ago, he talked to someone in the class about it, and he was like, "Yeah, no one's gonna get below a 60 on this test. If I'm grading your test and you miss enough to where you get below a 60, you're just gonna get a flat rate 60, and I'm not even gonna finish grading the test at that point." So he's kind of a homie as well.
That's nice.
Yeah, but the only thing in that class is tests. Those are the only grades you really get in that course.
Oh, I see. So it's like you're kind of screwed if you get a 60 anyways.
Yeah.
You gotta make that back up.
So I'm absolutely terrified.
Yeah, the fact that you haven't gotten the first exam grade back, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like
kind of sussy.
That is pretty sussy, yeah.
I'm gonna check right now to see if he put it in. He released.
Yeah, but there's only like 3 weeks left in the entire semester. That's something like you gotta get to somebody with and be like, "Hey, this guy, he's not even doing his job, really."
He's the head of the math department, so he's been writing up the next semester's course schedules all semester.
So he's pretty busy.
He's pretty fucking booked. I'm not blaming it on him that the tests aren't graded.
My DivvyQ professor has done something like that. So at the start of the semester, she was like, "Oh yeah, okay, homework's 25 or like 20% of your grade," which is more than normal, I'd say. Homework's usually like 10%, but and then you have, exam 1, exam 2, and the final. Those are all separate percentages of your total grade, and then quizzes are 10%. So I was like, okay, quizzes, like and in the syllabus it says we'll have a quiz like every week.
Yeah.
We've had 2 quizzes. I have made the equivalent of a 61 on the first one. And the second one, I know I did worse. It has not been graded.
Yeah, fuck, man. My circuits course is a lot like that, except it's the reverse.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I did so bad on this test, and then it comes back regraded as like an 85, and I'm like, wow, I'm actually kind of a baller.
Yeah. I like curves that you can quantify before, rather than people that are like, I'm gonna curve your grade after.
It's not a curve. It's the regraded test that I'm talking about is like, it's just like partial credit, I guess. Because the questions are all multi-stage questions, so if you get the first part wrong, you're gonna get all the rest wrong, even if you do this shit right. So that's kind of why my grades end up way fucking better than they need to be. That course. How have you been, Caleb? How are tests for you?
Yeah, fine. I mean, there's like two. Well, I just like religion course is kind of tough for me, but
I feel like that's like a bunch of memory work.
pretty much, yeah. It's mostly history, to be honest. But
Yeah,
it's just like the parts of history I never really looked at.
the boring
Yeah.
parts.
Pretty much, yeah. Or well, it's like yeah, to do with like specifics about religious texts and stuff
Hmm.
in a historic setting. But I mean, I'm still not doing bad in the course, so can't complain.
Yeah. Well, to start off, okay, so I can't think of anything that happened before last weekend
Last weekend being a
when I
holiday.
was when I was camping. Yeah. All I just yeah, I can't really remember anything before that other than I took an L on a thermo test. Um, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, Easter was after last week's podcast on Sunday.
Yeah, it was the day after.
Yeah.
Hit us
Mhm.
with the news from the camping trip, Blaine.
Okay, so yeah, it was a good time. My family went to a park that's like near College Station. It's like it's like Lake Somerville State Park. It's a beautiful park. I think it's probably one of the best ones I've been to in the past like 5 years. Because we go camping. We try to go camping pretty often. Um,
You own a camper, right?
mhm,
Yeah, gotta
yeah,
get your money's worth out of that camper.
yeah. Honestly, we've had like 3.
Campers?
Yeah,
Hmm.
not at once. We've like gone through 3. They just get destroyed so fast.
By
Like water
what?
damage and
Bears?
stuff. No, it's just like mold
Damn.
Mm.
and a growing family. It's like the original camper that we had 4 bunks.
Does it have a
And
toilet?
then yeah, it had a toilet and a shower.
Did you destroy the toilet?
If you had to if you had to go to number 2, you had to go to the park's restroom, not
Is that
it,
just is that a
it,
rule or is that literally impossible to do?
well, see, the thing is, it didn't really have like any flushing power, and
Uh,
at the same time, uh, like even in the one we have now, RV toilets don't like have standing water. They
that's
don't really
fair.
have
Yeah, that
very
makes
much
sense.
standing water at all. So if you're gonna drop a log, it's just gonna splat. Like,
It's just stuck there
like
forever. Yeah.
it will get stuck there.
Just get petrified.
hmm I've had some bad experiences with that.
Trust
Uh,
me, we all have at this point.
yeah, but like to the point where it won't flush, and you gotta like so the the toilet bowl. It's like a ring, and you flip a lever, and it s- like like the ring opens up, and then it closes. So
It's it's like a trap door.
it's like a trap door kind of. Um, and so like you like slice it up as it goes down if you're like
Oh my
really trying
god.
to get it to go. It's pretty bad.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
that's why you don't do it in the trailer. But
Sorry, go on about your camping trip. Just curious.
but it was good. I mean, like we went outside, we played cornhole, we went on a lot of walking trails. I went running. Uh, oh yeah, I
You know
started.
what that makes me want?
What's up?
A good hot dog.
Well,
Saying cornhole.
no,
Sure.
yeah, sure. We had a fire going. Yeah, and it was like a perfect weekend for it too, because I think the highs were like in the 70s, low
Oh yeah,
70s.
that is nice.
It was like partly cloudy. I don't know, it's just good walking around, weather, running around. They have a 13 like a 13-mile hiking trail that you can go on. Well, it's really for horseback riding, but um I went running on it. And I'm hoping because that's like the same exact distance as like a half marathon. I was hoping I can work up to like running the whole thing. I think that would be cool. But other than that, it was chill. I got to hang out in nature, and there was not very much service, so it's not like I was, on my phone the whole time.
Mm.
But, yeah. A similar thing happened yesterday, actually, where my internet got knocked out. I don't know if it was because of the storm that rolled through or what happened, but it was kind of a weird. It's like it got knocked out at noon, like basically, or like 11, I guess, in the morning, even though the storm had all but passed the night before. So I don't know if there was any correlation. Maybe they were trying to do maintenance and someone fucked up. Um, but yeah, it was out all day until about 12:30 p.m. I was just chilling on my bed, and then I saw Discord open back up. I was like, oh,
Mm.
internet came back on. So I had to do a lot of stuff out of the house, and I felt very good, actually. Like, it felt like I was released from a tether almost. It was
Yeah.
interesting. But now I'm back. So yeah, other than that, this past week took that test. I don't know. It's just been work. I've just been working on stuff and in my free time playing with you guys whenever I can.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Such is the way.
The only way to
Mhm.
live.
I think that's Oh, hold on. Actually, you guys continue talking.
What? You were talking.
You guys, what?
You were
No,
the one who was talking that whole time.
stall for me.
Alright, so this week, what I did. Are you trying to come back with something, or blame what?
All right. Thanks.
All right, cool.
Are you gonna keep talking now?
No, I was gonna say this is a perfect segue into the wrestling segment of our podcast. Andrew, why don't
Wrestling?
you take it away with the wrestling segment?
Uh, okay.
Because
That's what were
it's
you
in the
pulling up
tag.
for that? Oh,
Well,
I
I
see.
didn't have Twitch pulled up, so I had to
Looked like
launch
you
it
were
real
pulling a bunch
quick.
of stuff.
No, I just wanted to see the tags.
Yeah, the wrestling segment. So, this week, what I did, I put a lot of time into, uh, wrestling.
Into
Right.
your off the turnbuckle setups, right?
Yeah, for sure. Up from the top rope. Did a
Mhm.
lot of top rope practice.
RKOs. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Wrestling
you can't say
terminology.
RKO. It's
Yeah, you can't just say
not
RKO,
mine.
Line. Are you even a wrestling podcaster?
I can't even.
Is that not PC?
You can't
I'm more
steal
into
that.
the Greco-Roman style wrestling, Just two boys grappling,
Yeah, I
for
mean,
dear life.
but what I actually did this week, related to wrestling, is I decided to. Anyone who follows this channel knows that I have a soft spot for the Hollow Knight video game, and
I knew that.
um, I spent a fair amount of time and effort and mental preparation in my spare time, even when I wasn't playing. Completing my first Steel Soul speedrun, or not speedrun, Steel Soul completion of the game, which, for those of you who don't know, that's basically hard mode, where if you die once, you have to restart the whole game.
Rather than
Rather
if you
than
die, you can.
respawning, yeah.
Yeah.
And going into it, I didn't have expectations. I knew I would probably get fucked in a couple spots in the game, and I did. Not in the spots I thought I would get fucked in, but I did get fucked in a couple spots consistently. I haven't looked at the tape, so I don't remember exactly how many attempts it took. It was either 4 attempts or 5 attempts total to finish the game. And then after finishing the game for the first time, I went around and got all the rest of the collectibles and finished with 100% 2 days ago. But yeah, I put a lot of time in. The first.
Oh, you finished 100%?
I just did it on my own because
Nice.
I was asleep. Yeah, I just streamed it for the boys on Discord, and yeah, the first.
It was
attempt,
good in it.
Yeah,
Very
it was good entertainment. For
Good
sure.
entertainment.
It's nice to see someone overcome challenges, even though once I got all the upgrades by the end, it was pretty fucking free.
Yeah.
The mid stages of the game are definitely the hardest when you're trying to work towards those upgrades to get stronger. But yeah, the first attempt took about 5 hours, and I died 5 hours in. The next couple of attempts, I died in the same goddamn stupid way in the Crystal Peaks. Caleb was there for both of those deaths. Fucking stupid. What a stupid way to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first death was to a boss. The second and third deaths were just to me being bad at the game. And then I guess it took 4 attempts because I don't remember dying after that.
Can we get some stupids in the chat?
Yeah,
Let's get some stupids.
Can we get
in the
any
chat.
dumb idiots?
Yeah.
Maybe get some Riddler 29 in the chat for those of you who have subscribed at the 3rd tier, the $25 subscription tier.
Yeah, we're all dozens of you.
Oh, yeah.
If hundreds, maybe.
Yeah, hit me with those Riddle 29 Oh yeah, there we go. There's someone with the Riddle 29
Oh, look at that.
Wow, someone really put $25 into this channel. Wow.
What a
Christ.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, there's the dumb idiot that we were looking for. Yeah, other than that, I mean, it's just schoolwork and sleeping for me. That was my project this week, and I actually finished it pretty fast.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Blaine was there when I finished, I'm pretty sure. He's the only one there when I finished. Only one
Yeah.
left. Pretty poggers. I
enjoy Hollow Knight content.
I do have a couple more goals for that file that I want to complete, and I will stream them probably.
Okay.
I want to do the Pantheons, which is like a literal gauntlet where you fight like 20 bosses back to back to back. And I want to defeat the actual... I want to defeat the final boss. For those of you who don't know the game, I won't spoil it here, but I do want to do that as well.
You should stream it, like on Twitch instead of.
I can. But just the thing is, it'll put me in a higher pressure situation with an account that if I die on it, I will die forever. And
True.
I don't like being a pussy
In
baby.
real life.
I don't like being a pussy baby and quitting out during a boss fight, so I did it like once in that playthrough. The fucking Mantis Lords of all bosses. But yeah, I can maybe stream that on Twitch. We'll see. I could also try the Pantheon of Hallownest, which is like the hardest challenge in the whole game. Literally, like you fight every single boss in the game in a row, plus extra ones that were added, plus a harder version of the final boss than the actual final boss. So, and that's how you get the like super special secret ending. Anyway, yeah, I have plans for that. I just got a test. I've got a week-long test that I'll be doing this week, so we'll see about that.
Yeah. When are we gonna get that Minecraft server up and going?
Question for Caleb.
Well, gotta do some working on that rifles. You know.
We don't have to get it up until we get more Twitch subscribers.
Yeah, until we get some more subs to get on. Please, guys, we just want to play Minecraft with you guys. Please sub.
I want to be your friends. Tired of hanging out with these guys.
For real. What fucking chumps. Alright.
Chimp
Mhm.
chump. That's what you guys are.
You know, why do people drink soda?
I don't
I
know.
assume because it tastes good.
Yeah, I guess because it's yummy.
I don't know. Like, I get it for like the bite, in the back of your throat, like the spiciness.
Sure.
But, like,
It's
yeah.
like if you're addicted to soda before you even try alcohol, it's a pretty good indicator that you're probably gonna be an alcoholic. Probably.
I don't know.
Likely.
Unless somebody doesn't like the taste of alcohol.
That's true.
My question is, why do people drink sparkling water?
I don't know.
I think it's for the fizziness, just like soda. Like if you don't like soda for, if you don't like the sweet flavor of soda, you're probably drinking it for the refreshing fizzliness. I think that's
Yeah.
just it.
All I
Yeah,
drink is water, milk, and lemonade sometimes, and coffee.
I've come off of my pure water thing recently. I'll drink some soda sometimes now if it's yummy or I just try not to overindulge these days.
Yeah, like if I'm going somewhere, right? Say I'm going somewhere, like a Sonic perhaps,
Okay.
and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get a drink of some kind. I'm not gonna be like, excuse me, can I have a a water? Can I get a large water from your store, please? And then just sit there drinking my large water out of a cup with a
I did-
straw. It's like I'm not gonna do that.
That's a good point, yeah.
I did that. I went and got McDonald's last night, and I got the meal, and she was like, "All right, what do you want? What do you want for your drink?" Because they fill it up for you now. And I was like, "Can I just get a water, but like not a bottle? Can you just fill?" Because I got charged extra last time I got a meal. They gave me a water bottle, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's an extra $2." Like, what? I don't want a water bottle.
$2, man, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I was like, no, I just want the water in the water cup, or in the cup that you just asked what drink I want. And she was so confused. She was like, you want a what, but like not a bottle. I was like, yes, like it's a thing.
Yeah, just go
in
walk
the-
to the fucking sink, please, and
Yeah.
pour water in the cup.
I don't care. Yeah, like I don't know. I was just feeling water. Like, just give me water.
Right,
Without charging me extra. Like, water should not be charged. You should
That's
listen.
the-
should
yeah,
Face
deduct.
face.
That is the most criminal thing I've experienced in my entire life.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's the most fucked system.
Like, water should not cost more. Like, I understand that the bottles should cost more. Like, I've gotten fucked over with Chick-fil-A because it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you the water bottle. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
frustrating.
it's absurd.
Honestly, you should pay me for drinking water. You should make my meal cost less for drinking water. Just do that, Joe Biden.
Yeah, hey, Joe Rogan, come on. Sign some papers or something. Jeez.
Ah,
Man. Speaking of Chick-fil-A, I had Chick-fil-A tonight.
oh yeah.
Mm,
What do you get? Are you a nugs kind of guy, or are
I'm
you a
a
sandwich
nugs-
kind of guy?
I'm a nuts
I think we've
guy.
literally talked
yeah.
about
Talked-
this exact
We've
thing.
talked about this a few times. Here you go, Blaine. Yeah. I went to a food truck. The food truck that is out where
Oh,
I
yeah.
live. And it's the first time I've been there. And I went up and I normally get a 12-count nugget meal when I'm
Mhm.
there. Well, this food truck didn't have 12 counts. It had 8 counts and 30 counts. Well, I walked up there and I was like, can I get 2 12 counts? One for me and one for Aubrey, which she was there with me. And the dude was like, we only do 8 and 30. And I was like, fuck. And so in my momentary confusion, I just did some quick maths and I was like, all right, just give me 3 8 counts then, because it's the same amount of nuggets. Well, I would have saved a lot of money if I would have just got a 30 count, dude. I would have saved
Yeah.
so much money. Yeah.
Quick math.
I did the quick maths. I did the
Did get
maths
the
right.
exact amount of nuggets that you needed, though.
Yeah, I got
There you go.
the exact amount I was gonna get anyway, but for extra money.
That's criminal that the guy knew you wanted 24 nuggets and he let you order 24 nuggets for more than
So fucked up,
what 30 nuggets would have been.
dude.
Ugh,
Capitalism in itself is just criminal, I think.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I got bodied. But yeah, needless to say, I did not get drinks because all they had was bottled and canned soda, and it's just not worth the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Kids should start lemonade stands, but it should just be soda stands, and it's just a cooler full of like
Dude,
Cokes and Pepsis, or
dude,
like
I
Dr
saw
Pepper.
this.
Yeah.
I saw
Like, they don't
this
even have to
this thing. I don't know if it was on YouTube or Instagram or what, but this dude bought a vending machine for like maybe $100, maybe.
Mhm.
And so he's been stocking it, and he set it up somewhere. And in one fucking day, he profited on it. He sold like $260 of soda in a day.
Wow.
I've seen those vending
Dude,
machine
yeah,
videos.
like
It's fucking
They're
I feel like you
crazy.
could on like a college campus.
Dude, I
Yeah.
know.
You know,
How-
like who takes care of that on a college campus? Like where they put it and where they're gonna like stock the drinks. You know,
Yeah, and
who,
also,
who's gonna like know?
also,
You just
yeah,
gotta-
if you do need to get permission, how do you do that? Because I want to do that. Because that looks,
You-
it looks
no.
like easy money.
Just walk up with a maintenance uniform and a dolly with the freaking
Yeah, maybe even like a
thing on
clipboard.
it.
If
Yeah.
you like really want to go all hot.
And if people are like, excuse me, what are you doing? It's like, management wanted me to put a vending machine up here. Where's the closest outlet? You know, you say it with confidence,
Yeah.
and then you get to put the.
You guys want to start a vending machine monopoly at a college?
Dude, yeah, like
Vending machine monopolies sound amazing.
Sounds fucking.
like
that's
yeah, I
sounds like the
mean,
best,
it'd be like a
best
pirate
shit you
radio
could possibly
station,
do. Yeah, basically.
but a pirate vending machine psyop.
But see, it wouldn't really be piracy though.
I mean, you're stealing their land. Like
That's
they're
it.
you're stealing you're taking whoever you're setting the vending machine up on, if you're not doing it with permission, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
You're
like
you're
opening up.
taking their
It's like opening up a bakery in a bakery
Yeah. No,
and
but-
selling the stuff that they're selling you for
Well,
more. So
no.
no, not
You-
really.
You could
not
like
really.
go to a Sam's Club or something, buy shit in bulk.
Mhm.
cheap.
Yeah, and then do like $1 a can. That'd be profit.
Yeah, that's really
Easy.
people would buy soda for $1 per can. That's how you do it.
Yeah,
People
People
even
buy
like a
soda
buck
for
$1.50.
$1.50.
You'll buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
What-
think you could get away in this day and age with taking Coca-Cola, right?
Sure.
And then putting it and then like rebottling it and trying to like offer it as like a health drink? Like, you know, because that's like what it was for back in like the 1880s,
Oh
you
my
know.
god, what the hell?
You can get a bunch of suburban white women to drink Coca-Cola as like a cleanse.
Like,
Oh my god.
like it's healthy and tastes good.
It's great. Oh my god.
Let me think. There's some kind of regulation.
No, I'm sure it's very illegal, but
no, there's some
could
kind
you
of
get away
regulation
with
where
it?
you can sidestep that. Like,
Really?
there's some way that you could market your product to where it doesn't have to be FDA approved for you to be able to sell it legally.
Oh.
I think it has to do with weight loss products don't have to be approved by the FDA.
Oh, that makes sense.
Call it a
yeah.
supplement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
call it a
call it-
supplement.
There it
Health
is.
supplement.
It would
Dude,
still
I'm
be illegal
surprised
because
people
you're
aren't doing
literally
that.
just reselling fucking.
Oh, if we made our
Coca-Cola,
own
but-
Coke, though. What if we like made our own formula?
Dude, we learned how to make soda in chemistry class. I think
We
we
didn't-
could.
yeah,
We,
we didn't
okay,
do
here's
that
what
well.
you do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a bag of citric acid. All right,
Just dump
repackage
it in
it
water with some
into-
sugar.
into tiny little packages, like what you would do with like the lemonade, things.
Oh my god.
And then it's just like it's like the perfect size. Like put it in a bottle, shake it up.
yeah.
It's just citric acid. You're just putting citric acid in there. It's gonna upset everyone's stomach.
I was thinking,
It's
what if you
'cause you're
did? What if you did that, right? You made it like how they have like salt and pepper packets.
Mhm.
You make one with citric acid, and it's like a sour flavoring for your food. You can sprinkle on. You
It's
know?
pretty it's strong.
I
you
know,
know,
yeah, it's
it's
pretty strong. You don't need
strong.
much.
If we end up doing one of these illegal operations, there's gonna be so much verbal evidence against us right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk
It's
about
true.
this some other time.
Now, if we're doing illegal operations, it would not be any of this stuff. It would be
It'd be much
Illegal,
better.
maybe. Immoral, probably.
Yeah.
That, I mean, morality isn't law, right?
No,
That's
definitely
just,
not. I mean, it's
that's
business
just, you
is
know.
business, you know? Gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
Morality is law. If you want to get specific.
Pacific.
Pacific. The ocean?
Well, I mean, like, you know, it's only because people, it's because of society tells us killing's bad. That's like moral. That's like a moral thing,
You
you know?
wanna not say that in
No,
the
I'm just
public
saying, like,
space?
it's a moral thing that we
Alright,
decided.
Joker. Alright,
Blaine, you think it's
Joker.
okay to
Shut
kill
up,
Joaquin
people?
Phoenix
please.
looking motherfucker.
You think it's a lawful thing to kill people as long as we don't think it's a bad thing to kill people?
My point is, laws are built around morals.
Sure.
Yeah,
And
I mean, that
logic.
makes sense.
My analogy was not exactly the best.
Basically, I wanna... There's this one bitch.
Basically, if I can convince everyone in my town that killing this one bitch is a good idea, I won't go to jail for it.
Give me one reason. All right.
All you gotta do is, yeah,
drop
claim...
some riddle
Dude.
29 hmms in the chat for that one. Kind
Yeah,
of
please
cringe.
do.
My God.
Anyways.
Yeah, maybe we should stop talking about this.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
What? We
I'm
could
just-
do something in international waters, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
Avoid
sure.
all the regulations and boom.
No,
we're-
when you're in international waters, it defaults to the ownership of whoever owns the vessel.
Okay, here's the deal, then.
The home
We'll
country.
build
claim
our
some
own
land.
vessel. Build our own
Oh,
vessel.
build a vessel in the international waters. No need to register anywhere. Don't
Okay.
even fly a flag or anything.
All right.
Boom.
Yeah. Build a vessel in underwater.
Oh.
And
He did it for us.
One of us. Here's my idea. All of our marketing is through virtual reality.
okay.
Use a VPN. The law doesn't know where we're located.
Right.
Every time we sell shit, we're located somewhere else. Sell our sodas from our vending machine only using Bitcoin or other cryptos. Completely untraceable.
Doesn't that narrow?
No one's gonna
Or-
give a fuck about us selling fucking supplements on the internet because they've got bigger fish to fry, like fucking, weapons and drugs and, fucked up stuff that you buy with cryptocurrency on the internet.
We use the crypto we get from the vending machines to buy weapons and drugs.
No, why would...
Oh, that's just
No.
I'm trying to further the business model.
No, then we
No,
just,
here's the
then
deal. We just
up
sell
our inventory.
physical Bitcoin.
Wait, what?
That's not worth. You just sell physical Bitcoins that aren't
Yeah,
worth
where's the
like.
Is that
Bitcoin
legal?
mint?
I can't
Like-
see that. I can't see why that would be illegal.
Just like I don't
Is that
know.
counterfeiting?
Say it's like merch or something.
Is that counterfeiting? If you do
Well, no, because Bitcoin isn't like a physical thing at all. So you can just make a Bitcoin. It doesn't have any like, anything to do with the actual like blockchain or anything. But then you just sell it as like a physical coin,
How fraudulent is
like
that?
$15.
Does counterfeiting have to be within the?
I'm sure you can buy physical Bitcoins.
Does counterfeiting have to
Yeah,
be
they're
using
$7 on Amazon.
using the bills or using the currency within the country whose jurisdiction is being counterfeited? Like, say we counterfeited like British pounds in the U.S. Would we get in trouble for that in the U.S. for counterfeiting? Probably not, right?
I think you might. Because I'm pretty sure there's
'Cause
like
you could exchange them, right?
U.S. dollar, a bunch of like U.S. dollar counterfeiting stuff in South America, and they get in trouble with us.
That makes
I
sense.
believe, I don't know, somewhere, maybe Central America.
Ruining the value of the US dollar still.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
ruining
'cause,
the
like, it's
value of
importing-
international currency is
it's
pretty fucked
yeah.
up too.
Makes sense. You guys
Hmm.
want to know what's happening in space?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Let's
hit us with
shift
that
our.
space knowledge.
Okay. Alright. Here's some fresh info.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
What if we operated our business in our own private spacecraft?
You see, I was thinking that either like a spacecraft or the sky.
The sky?
Yeah.
How much altitude do you need to get before you're out of countries?
You know, actually, I don't know. Maybe it is
Just
past the
far-
Kármán line.
Just far enough away so that nothing can hit us. Just far enough and
Yeah.
just fast enough that
I'm
nothing
pretty
can
sure
hit
they have missiles that take
Missiles-
satellites
Yeah,
out.
missiles blow up satellites all the time, Blaine.
We'd have to be in like high Earth orbit, like around the moon, even maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be epic. Moon base
Dude, I like
for
how,
illegal activities.
I like how at this point we're just doing all these actually seriously awesome, ambitious things just to get our counterfeit business off the ground.
Just to start, yeah, operating a mass network
Vending
of
machines
vending
on the
machines.
moon?
Yeah, the difficult part isn't getting to the moon or anything, it's getting away with what we're doing.
Hold
We can
on.
do everything
Yeah.
else easily.
Vending machines on the moon. That is an untapped market.
Everyone
Exactly,
would use
yeah.
our vending machines.
Once humanity gets going on the moon,
Bro,
there'll already be
once
our vending
they'll
machines
Get
there.
there. We'll be the first ones. All right. We're going ahead, charting ahead. All right.
Leaving our mark on
Yeah,
the
basically
universe.
staking it. No other vending machine
patent-
companies
We
can
patent
come
the
into the
moon.
moon. Yeah, well,
See, the moon has
I don't
no
see why not. I
the
mean,
moon has no laws, right? The
yeah,
moon is
there's no moon law.
internationally it's not owned by
there's
any one
laws
country,
on the
right?
moon now. Well, the Artemis program, I think that kind of solidified a couple of laws.
Well,
Really,
do they deal with
I
monopolies?
specialize in moon law.
I doubt
China and Russia have refused to sign it, but
Oh, really?
I doubt that there will be
Whatever.
any kind of monopoly like prevention in those
Yeah, like
laws.
there won't be. I mean, if you're rich enough to get business started on the moon,
for the limited
monopoly,
consumer base.
yeah, does not apply to you anyways.
Let's just set up a factory on the moon. No need for like environmental regulations there. You know.
That's
Because all the smog just goes straight out into the fucking
Yeah.
the vacuum.
Universe.
Just create our own atmosphere there. Get it going.
I don't think the magnetic field is strong enough.
I think we could make a factory that doesn't require an atmosphere. Just all mechanical.
Yeah, I mean, you
hand,
probably.
hand
you run into a
pumped.
couple of problems like that. Like, you're gonna have to be able to move heavy move heavy objects, and although they aren't as heavy because they're on the moon, they're still gonna be, it's still gonna require
What
machinery
kinda- No,
Y-
hand cranks,
Yeah, hand cranks.
and you build all the machines there. You ship them there in pieces. You build the machines, and you hand crank
Blaine,
them.
listen. I can squat like 225, all right. So on the moon, I can squat about. I can squat about
9,000.
1,600 pounds probably, if I really struggled with it, you know. So I mean, what are you trying to say that I'm weak or something, bro? That I can't squat 1,000 pounds on the moon, bro? Let's go. Oh, dude, a moon gym. Be perfect.
Dude, everyone would max out on the moon, and then
Exactly,
the records
yeah.
would be unbreakable.
Yo, what's your max, bro? You got to be more specific. Earth or moon?
Earth or moon? Dude, the bar would be huge as well. It'd be like a extended bar for all the plates,
Shit, yeah.
Now you're just gonna make the plates heavier.
like tungsten or something.
Yeah, make it like out of fucking.
Pure
Dude,
lead.
transporting the plates to
Lead
get it
plates.
onto the moon is gonna be
So much
cost so
money.
much money. But what I was saying is like a regular combustion engine isn't gonna work. You'd have to have like
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
nuclear. You couldn't even have nuclear power because then you'd have to have some sort of cooling device along with it. It would
That's
be able to
why-
act.
That's what me and Cameron were saying.
right.
Pure mechanical machines, just simple machines running together to make our machine work.
Yeah.
You're
What if-
talking about
what
like
if, what if it's like,
astronauts going to the
No, what
moon
if-
just so they can crank something.
no,
Yeah,
like
sure.
think of like maybe it's like a coffee grounds factory, and you just have to fucking crank some coffee beans, even though
Imagine making those margins work. Transporting coffee beans from Earth to the moon to get ground, go straight back to the Earth. Actually, that may be a commodity. You'd be like, yeah, these are moon beans.
moon beans.
Sell them for millions of dollars. You could probably grow them.
This
You could probably
coffee
grow
was-
stuff on the moon.
Coffee was made on
Whoa.
the moon.
I guess you go to like a greenhouse or something
I wonder what the growth pattern would be like.
with the lower
You know,
gravity.
for like, yeah, lower gravity on like trees and stuff. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, do you think it's gonna have? Obviously, there's gonna be thinner trunks, but is it gonna
Yeah.
branch out more?
That is interesting. I actually want to.
It'll
Well, how do
probably-
they grow in the space station?
It'll
'Cause-
probably be skinnier, I think.
I don't think they
The
can
branches- the
grow
branches
trees
won't
on the
be-
space station.
They probably couldn't grow a tree, but they're growing like tomatoes and shit.
I feel
Yeah.
like the branches on Earth sway downwards because of gravity and weight
Yeah.
on the
So they probably just grow
branches.
straight up, right?
I feel like it would grow as far out as it can until it would start weighing down.
Maybe.
Yeah, on the
Because-
moon, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it would be really wide. All the trees
Well,
would be
'cause, like-
super broad.
Like evergreen trees grow straight up, and then they like have straight out branches. You know, I don't know how that would work. If they'd be like more up, because they just wouldn't really know. They wouldn't know how to
Evergreen
do
tree
it.
on the moon. Jesus. Now you'd have to have. Oh my god! Imagine how much like soil and lighting and like the heat lamps that you'd have to put on there just
Yeah,
for a
for real.
tree. Like, yeah, these are moon oranges or something like that. Like the amount of water necessary. It's like, ugh. But oranges on the moon, pretty good.
On the dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, we can make a brewery. Make some like special microbrews, like Dark Side IPA. We get some fucking bros. Be like, oh yeah.
Get some Chads to go fund me. A couple
Yeah, a
bill.
bunch of like 35-year-old dudes being like, no man, you gotta have the Dark Side of the Moon lager. It's the kind of the best I've ever had. They made 14 bottles in one batch. That's it.
All right, back to the space
Yeah,
facts.
back to real
Yeah.
life space news.
So you know the helicopter that's on the rover, it's called Ingenuity. You know, the tiny
Yeah.
like helicopter thing. It was supposed to fly soon. It got postponed to its first flight being April 14th. So by the time next podcast rolls around, we will have seen the helicopter fly. And we should have video of it.
Really, video?
Yeah, because the rover's like it's like plopped it down and then it's going away and like facing it so that you can see it like go and fly away. It'll be really cool. But aside from that, Starship keeps blowing up. They'll figure it out though.
I feel like 15 is gonna go pretty well.
I hope
Because
it
apparently
does.
they were saying there's like hundreds of improvements. Like this is the next generation, essentially.
Okay, but the thing when you say hundreds of improvements, I hear hundreds of
Things that can go wrong.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, because it's been going better and better until 11, of course. But I don't know.
Improvements and like fixes, I think, are kind of. I guess they go hand in hand though. So like, if you're
I think
saying,
what they're
okay, I
meaning by
fixed
these,
everything,
yeah,
I fixed the things that were in the previous thing, like the previous starship that exploded. Plus, we fixed some things that we thought might be a problem in the future. I guess. So, yeah, I'm
there's
pretty
no
hopeful.
fun.
I'm pretty
fun.
hopeful. The problem
Yeah.
is, I never know. You know, the public never really knows when it's actually going to launch. So we
Yeah.
just kind of
Mhm.
wait in suspense. We kind of know a general idea. Like, yeah, it could probably, like, honestly, SN15 could probably possibly launch tomorrow.
Maybe, yeah, if they
just-
rush through everything. I don't know how much they've done. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think they've static fired or anything yet, though.
Mhm.
I
they
think
gotta
they
get it
did
out.
today,
Really?
possibly.
I'm gonna fact check you on that one because I have no idea.
They tested fucking something a few hours ago. 100% can confirm that.
Oh yeah. Well, that would have been at the
Right, I know.
Spiegelville or McGregor.
Right. I know.
place.
I know it won't be for this, but
Yeah.
or it could be, but that would mean it's probably happening. Much
Yeah, I wonder
later.
what they are testing out in McGregor all the time.
They test
'cause-
rocket engines. That's where they test
Yeah,
the
I
rocket.
guess. But like, which ones for Falcon
Rap-
9?
They do the Raptor engine
I see.
development out there, I think.
That's why it's so loud then.
It is loud.
That's why, because those things go off.
Yeah. Alright, I couldn't find anything that said it's static fired,
I was just making an assumption.
but it was on the launch pad as of 2 days ago. So
Hmm.
could have.
Nice.
Yeah, it's out there. They're gonna be doing stuff, I guess, over this week.
Mhm.
I've seen stuff that they're talking about next weekend for a launch. Maybe before Saturday, who knows?
Other than that, I think some astronauts went up on another Soyuz into the ISS.
I did read about that.
Wonder how much longer the Soyuz is going to be used, because the Soyuz has been used as the astronaut transport vehicle with minimal updates,
For a while.
minimal, since like the 90s,
Yeah.
and then a previous version during the Soviet Union was used, like even during the Soviet Union, the Soyuz was pretty similar to what it is now, honestly.
Yeah, dude.
But-
They look very similar at the very least.
Yeah, it's
works,
pretty
it
much the
works.
same design.
Yeah, if it
True.
ain't broke, don't change it.
And I mean,
Pretty.
they're oops, and like they have very successful flights, you know. So, but that was your space facts of the week. Woo!
Yeah, and with that, I think we've covered all we need to cover, minus anime.
JoJo, the next season. What's it called?
Steel Ball Run.
Yeah,
Or wait,
Steel.
is it JoJo the Lion or Steel Run?
It's Steel Ball Run, I believe.
Okay. I didn't want to. My facts wrong.
Wait, sorry, Steel Ball Run. I think is the newest. I think it's called Stone Ocean.
Stone Ocean, that's the one.
Yeah,
Because there's like, yeah, there's three
and
parts left.
It's with God, why am I forgetting his name? Josuke? Josuke's
No, it's Jotaro and
Jotaro's
his-
daughter.
Yeah, daughter.
Yeah.
Jolene.
That's right. You've seen
I haven't
you've
read
seen
it, so
No, I haven't done any research. But
I'm not a
Andrew,
massive nerd. So.
you've probably seen what Jolene looks like because you follow GB. She did a cosplay of her.
Possibly.
She released that. She released a photo of her cosplaying when the JoJo thing got announced.
Gotcha.
Other than that, let's see. My Hero Academia, that's coming out. The episodes have started coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Stone was a disappointment, honestly. It needed more episodes.
Don't watch that one.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the second season yet. But I need to.
Yeah, well,
Third season's gonna be great. What's up?
First, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Need some more episodes. Season 3 is gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, like, season 1 had 24 episodes. This one has 11.
Yikes.
Like, what? Come on now, Crunchyroll.
Well, or anything we missed, you think? We hit wrestling, we hit anime, we hit talk show, we hit everything.
I just want to, like, this is on my mind. Bring back Bossa. We need to bring back as a community Bossa.
Next week we'll have a full Bossa playlist playing.
Yes. I'll put that in the notes in our
Alright. Put it in the
podcast
script.
notes.
Put it in the script, man.
Yeah.
Our resident
Bring
scriptwriter is back.
back Bossa.
Alright. For
It's
those of
good.
you sticking around, make sure you hit us with that Twitch primer. We really appreciate it. You get access to our Minecraft server that's still not up because no one has hit us with that Twitch primer yet. Also,
Sad.
also get access to the emotes. Riddle29 Sad, Riddle29 Love, and Riddle29 if you decide to hit that $25 sub. That means you wouldn't.
How
get
much is
primer.
it just to get? How much is it just to get sad?
Sad is the $9.99 tier.
Okay, all you Spotify listeners need to get the sad emote.
Yeah, you got
Alright.
tier 2 sub at least.
Because you're
least
listening through Spotify
And that's
and
Sag.
not
That is a bit sad.
on
yeah.
Twitch.
Um,
Honestly, you know what? Fuck you, Spotify
Yeah,
listeners.
you know what? Fuck you. If you haven't hit us with that tier 2 sub, Spotify listeners, fuck you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Damn. Harsh.
that's all I've got this week. Anything else?
Nothing more on the script.
Sounds good, man. Caleb, close
All right.
us out. Close us out, Caleb.
Come on, Caleb, do a closer. Come on.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hit us up next time, 1 week from today, at 9 p.m. Central. The next episode 20 of the Chino Show podcast. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, peace out, everybody.
Perfect. See ya.